Hey, what's up? It's Kathy, and I'm back with another process video. This one is for the JustNick cut file shop, and this went up on the blog I think last week, but I am like still behind on stuff, and I just recently got another cold, but I'm working through it as opposed to waiting because I just want to get these voiceovers done. I've been posting this stuff up on Instagram and on my Facebook account and on the blogs that they're going for the design teams, and I just feel bad that I haven't gotten the videos out for you guys yet. So I'm using, I think it's just called the love background, and it's just the word love over and over again, and I just cut it out on a piece of paper that had a lot of writing on it, and I didn't really care what the writing said. I just wanted something that was a little, it wasn't white, basically, and it had like kind of a graphic feel to it, but it had a small enough pattern, so something with a lot of writing would have a small enough pattern. I had no idea where I was going from here, and my cat's playing in my room. I didn't realize she was in here, so I apologize. I think she's making herself comfortable now. And I just gotten a new distress ink, and it was that kind of citrus lemon color, and it's one of my favorite colors, so I decided to use this as an excuse to use it, just to give like a little bit of a background to my cut file, just to pop it up a little bit more from the white background. And I decided to fill all the hearts with pattern paper, and I just happened to grab that piece of paper that was from Paige Evans' first collection, and it was a whole bunch of like 2x2 squares or something like that. I think it's 2x2. And I know she's done that in all her subsequent collections as well. And it's a really neat way to get a smaller pattern going, and of course they all match, and I had used some of them previously, so I was just going with what I could find. I wasn't going with a specific color scheme at this point. I didn't even have the picture chosen that I was going to do for this layout. My process for making layouts is sometimes to start with a layout idea and form, and then the picture kind of, as I go through my collection of photos, I will see one that fits perfectly. Sometimes it is an amalgamation of inspiration plus a photo. It can be lots of different things. I don't specifically have one way that I do my layouts. So as you can see, I filled that all. I do regret putting the blue one up in the right hand corner, or the right hand middle, because that's where I end up kind of putting the photo, and I wish I had put more blue in this in the end, because originally I was so sure that I was going to do a photo of my daughter with this, and then in the end I really liked a photo of my son, so I did that one instead. And not that I mind pink being on the layout, I actually don't care at all. It's just I would have liked some more colors to be there. I went through my washi tape and I grabbed every washi tape that I thought would look neat on this layout. I wanted to bring in some red for sure, some more yellow. I wanted to bring in some funky green, like that one there. This is just all from different places. Some of them I bought at Winners, some I bought at Michael's, some I bought from like collections from paper issues and different things like that. So they're some are a few years old, some are brand new. It's all over the place. And I'm just kind of going with different lengths and different width ones. And for some of them I'm going to double them up, because in certain areas the cut file extends a little bit longer, so I wanted to use thinner stuff there, and then sometimes it extends a little bit wider, so I would like kind of do a little bit of a variation there. I didn't mind like the rough edges, and some of them overlap. You can kind of see where they overlap. Now the only thing with this is sometimes washi tapes don't stick the best, so I have a few that are decided they don't want to stick anymore, so I'm going to have to go back and use some actual glue, usually probably a dry adhesive, to glue them down. And here's where it starts getting really kind of crazy, is my daughter comes in and it's like after school, so she's in here with me, and my cat's in here as well, one of them. Actually, it's the same one that's curled up beside me right now. And she starts playing with all the washi tape and building little washi tape towers, and of course they keep falling over the layout. So normally I would have tried to keep all of that process in, and I don't mind like my daughter coming in and being in the video a bit, but it did start to get really kind of distracting, and I had to get her to kind of exit the room because she kept making little washi tape towers, and then they kept toppling over all over my stuff. So anyway, as you can see, some of the thinner washi tapes have been doubled up and stuff like that, just to like give every kind of color. I love how this turned out, and it works really well with like a very simplistic background cut file like this love one. And because it's this huge cut file that says love, I don't really need like a big title, so I found that that's from a Paige Evans line. It just says, "You wonderful thing," and it was so colorful, and he's wearing black, so I just thought it would be perfect, and I'm just gonna have that be my title essentially, because there's so much going on already. I don't want to cover up the background or the cut file with more title. And so I just decided to go with colorful ideas, and I apologize, somebody's sawing outside, so there's like a saw going, and I have the window open and I can't close it. No. The one is there because he's my firstborn, so that's the only reason that one is there. And the chameleon I just thought was a colorful mix as well. So those pencils are from the box of crayons, which is from Chamel, and I was like, when am I ever going to use these crayons or these pencils? And I just use them here. They have nothing to do with anything, but none of the embellishments do. I just wanted to kind of make a nice, colorful, fun embellishment for kind of how I feel about his personality. He's so bubbly and fun and full of color and life. So this is kind of what what I'm feeling for this. And of course the bee is just for boy. I love adding like little hearts inside of the bigger hearts when I'm doing cut files. So I just added a few little stickers. This isn't really a heavily embellished layout. It doesn't need to be. There's so much going on already. It's just a big patchwork of awesomeness. And I love the washi tape border, and I'm definitely going to have to do this again in some other capacity. And those are from Aim Tangerine, and they're these big paper clips. And I loved them. And I love it there. It's just hanging. It's really loose too, so it just kind of flops around, but it is hanging there, and it's just a little extra love, and it's a little extra pop of black because there's already black going on. And I don't end up adding paint or anything like that, any paint splotches. I'm just going to add enamel dots because there's already mixed media going on in the background. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of different colors. I'm going to include some black. I'm just going to plop them everywhere. I get a little picky. People are coming in and out of my house and slamming the door. I always say, like, I'm sorry if you can hear that, and sometimes people can, and sometimes, a lot of times people can't. I'm trying to lean in as close as I can to the mic. So, I'm trying to get in some more green and blues and oranges and stuff like that, just to add in even more color, because why not? So this is like a really great, you know, great, it went from being such a simple kind of idea, just backing a simple cut file, and now it's so bright and fun, and I just kind of really love the turnout on it. So I don't really have anything else to say. Make sure you check out the JustNick cut file shop. She has some really awesome cut files. I love her stuff. And that's going to be about it for me. Pictures are coming up. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much to everyone, and stay crafty. And thank you to all my Patreons and supporters. Love you. Bye.